Hi everybody, it's Mr. Lamping. This is section M-3. We are now moving into rotations of figures. A rotation is a pre-image is moved a certain number of degrees about a point. So that point is called the center of rotation, and the property that it holds is that the center of rotation also becomes itself Q and Q prime. For all these other points, every measure of the angle from V to V prime will be constant. So V to V prime will have an X degree measurement. U to U prime will have the same X degree angle measure. W to W prime, in other words, W, Q, W prime would be the same angle measure for every one of these sets of points. The number of degrees a figure rotates is called the angle of rotation. So this measurement of X would be the angle of rotation. We write it this way. Now, since we already used a capital R to stand for reflection, we use a lowercase r to stand for a rotation. So a rotation, and then in the parentheses, we are rotating what number of degrees and about what center of rotation, in this case, X degrees around Q. And then again, what are we rotating? In this case, it's a triangle, U, V, W. And then it becomes triangle U prime, V prime, W prime. One thing you want to make sure you understand is that if you have a positive rotation, it's counterclockwise. So it's going this way. If it's a negative rotation, it's going clockwise. That's really important to remember. All right, so here's a couple of basic rotations. Just want to kind of show you how I do them here. Here's a 90-degree rotation around the origin of point XY. So we could do this a couple of ways. I like to just take a look at the graph, and I'm going to go 90 degrees. Remember, it's counterclockwise, so think of this as the pre-image. If I rotate it 90 degrees, boom, it becomes the ordered pair 1, 2, 3, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 2. If I go back over here, or it's a negative 3. If I come back over here, it's negative 3, 2. So I put it there. So I'll start again. I would take this, rotate it 90 degrees, bang, and it becomes this point, which is negative 3, positive 2. So I come over here, negative 3, positive 2 is where that would go. Also, you could think of it as I'm going to change the ordered pair by switching the ordered pair and making that first one negative. You could just do that. A rotation of 180 degrees is simply turning it upside down. So here I would go bang 90 degrees, bang 180 degrees. This point is negative 2, negative 3. So if you look, negative 2, negative 3 is where I ended up, simply making the X and Y values negative. That's also a way to do the problem. 270 degrees, this point's going to go 90, 180, 270. You're going to end up right there at 1, 2, 3, comma, negative 2. So 1, 2, 3, negative 2, which takes and switches the X and Y and makes that last one negative. And 360 degrees is simply all the way around, so nothing changes. XY stays XY. Let's take a look at some examples, and you'll get the idea of how to do a rotation.